Bernie Arbour Stadium. The Cardinals host the Kitchener Panthers this afternoon. Kitchener and Hamilton are currently tied for second place in the Inter-County Baseball League, one half game behind the pace-sitting London Majors. Hamilton are riding a three-game winning streak. On the mound for the Cards this afternoon is right-hander Owen McNeil. He has a record of 1-1. This is his his second start of the Inter-County season. He is 0-1, my mistake, with an ERA of 6.14 in 7 1/3 innings pitched. Leading off for the Panthers will be their right fielder, number 46, Jed Jarvis. He will be followed by the second baseman, number 2, Lucas DeLuca, and the center fielder, number 49, Andy Leader. High sky at Bernie Arbour Stadium this afternoon. Temperature, I suspect, is probably about 30 centigrade. A little bit of a breeze blowing. Nice afternoon for baseball. Neil's just completing his warm-up pitches. Down the second, and we're just about ready to go.
Fans, the first inning is brought to you by Leona Local 837. Leading off the first inning for the Kitchener Panthers, right-hander number 46, Jet Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch to Jarvis. It is taken low for ball
First pitch,
1.
2-10.
Overheard the announcer here. The first pitch took place at 2:10 this afternoon. Next pitch comes in high. 2-0 the count now. Jarvis hitting .357 so far this season, 5 for 14. A couple of RBIs. This pitch to him is taken for a strike. That makes the count 2-1. Jarvis, left-handed hitter, steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch from McNeil. It's fouled off, and Jarvis let go of the bat there. So he's got to go back and get some pine tar for it. Jarvis well suited as a leadoff hitter so far this season. He leads the Panthers with 5 walks in 4 games. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's taken inside and low. The ball 3, full count now. And he looks in. Here comes the full count pitch. Fouled off. Still 3-2. The Panthers literally got off to a slow start this season, not so much as winners, but as players because of COVID. They had to wait for their season to begin. Next pitch is in high, and Jet Jarvis has himself a free pass. The Panthers have their leadoff hitter aboard here in the bottom, here in the top of the first.
Second baseman number 2, Lucas DeLuca.
We'll bring up second baseman Lucas DeLuca. DeLuca is hitting .412 coming into this game, 7 for 17. A couple of doubles. First pitch to him. Taken for a strike. 0-1 count. DeLuca also leads the Panthers with 6 runs scored. Here comes the 0-1 delivery from McNeil. Taken on the outside corner. 0-2 the count now. To the count, nobody out, on the board. Here's the pitch, way outside. It's the count 1-2. Jarvis with a modest lead off of first base. Gets a look from McNeil. Good deals. Here comes the pitch. It's fouled back. Still 1-2. Steps back into the box and he's ready to go. Here comes the pitch from him. Just outside. 2-2 the count now. Steps up, puts his hands together. Comes back into the box. Throws in the dirt, and it looks like Ted Jarvis is going to head to third on that throw from the pitcher. They'll score that an error on the pitcher on the throw.
Error, pitcher, throw.
Still 2-2. Now we have a runner on third base and nobody goes back at regular depth. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Retire Lucas DeLuca. There's one away now with the runner on third for center fielder Andy Leader.
Center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
Leader sitting 231. Here comes the first pitch to him. It's swung and missed. Strike 1. Nice pitch is on its way from McNeil. It's inside for the ball. 1-1 the count now. Foul back into the count now. 1 out, runner on third. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're 2 out now. Cleanup hitter DH Elliot Curtis coming up to the plate.
Designated hitter number 3, Elliot Curtis.
This is only Curtis's third game of the season. He's got 3 hits and 6 at-bats so far, including a home run. Left-handed hitter. Looks at the first pitch from McNeil outside for ball 1. Shakes off his catcher. Here comes the next delivery. It is hit up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop to get the ball. But a valiant effort. Curtis is easily safe at first with an RBI single. Jet Jarvis scores from third on the play.
First baseman
Kitchener
number
Panthers have drawn
53,
first blood here this afternoon.
Nick Parson.
That will bring first baseman Nick Parson to the plate for Kitchener. He is hitting 250 so far this season. Here comes the first pitch to him. It is outside for the ball. Next pitch from McNeil. It is on its way. Foul off. 1-1 on the count now. Fires. Swung and missed. Strike 2. 1-2 the count now. pitch. Taken just a bit high. That evens the count at 2-2. With 2 out, leading first. Kitchener scored a run and on first base. Comes McNeil's next pitch. That's fouled off. Still 2-2. Over at first. This pitch hits swing, misses strike 3. So Neil strikes out the side, but Kitchener scored 1 run on 1 hit.
One hit, one error, and 1 runner left on base.
For Kitchener with Hamilton coming up to bat in the bottom of the first.
Hamilton coming to bat, 1-0 Kitchener.
Welcome back. Austin Wheeler, the left fielder for the Hamilton Cardinals. Cardinals will lead off the bottom of the first here at Arbour Stadium. Kitchener ahead 1-0. Here comes the first pitch from Adam Robertson. He's taking low for a ball. Austin Wheeler is hitting .237 right now. Ground ball hit up the middle. Shortstop grabs it. 2-hop over to first in time. Austin Wheeler was retired on 1 pitch. 6-3 for
fielder number 11, Justin Gideon.
Justin Gideon, the center fielder, will be batting next for Cardinals. Gideon is hitting .281. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. 0-1 count. Nobody on, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Comes the next pitch from Robertson. Also up the middle, grabbed by the pitcher and second baseman, throws it way high over the first baseman's head, and that will probably be scored an error on the second baseman. Lost way of that.
First baseman number 9, Cal Brazier.
Cal Brazier is the third place hitter for the Hamilton Cardinals, right-handed hitting first baseman. Sitting .407 so far this season, including 3 homers, which tops the club. In fact, he has more home runs at this point in the season than the rest of the club combined. First pitch to him is taken for a ball. Here comes next delivery from Robertson, taken also high, ball 2. Brazier steps up, holds his hands together, has a look at his third base coach. He's back in the box and ready to go. Next pitch from Robertson. Low and inside. 3-0 the count now. Robertson southpaw looks in for a sign. Here he wheels and fires. It is well inside. So Carl Brazier is on with a free pass, and the Cardinals have runners at first and second with 1 away. Bring up
the catcher number 55, Ryan Burnside.
Burnside is hitting .333 for the Cardinals with 5 doubles. That tops the team. He also leads the team with 7 runs batted in. First pitch to him, taken for a strike. Burnside left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. It's hit into the shortstop and So high sky today. Not a routine pitch, really. It's squeezed by shortstop Evan Sherman, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 15, Josh Garten.
Josh Garten will be up next for the Cardinals. Designated hitter will be selected from Will Coils in the dispersion draft, after the Royals decided they would not be competing in the intercounty this season. First and second, 2 away here in the bottom first. First pitch to Garten is swung on and missed, strike 1. Justin Gideon on second and Carl Brazier on first. Count 0-1. Swung and missed, strike 2. Garten's ready to go. Robertson looks in for a sign. Here it comes. Low and outside. 1-2 the count now.
Come on, Jojo. You know what to do.
To the count. Here's the pitch. Taking it just outside. 2-2 the count now. Garten steps up. Comes quickly with the umpire. And he's back in the batter's box. And he's ready to go. And Robertson fires. Ball is fouled off the third base side. Still 2-2. Two into the count. 2 out. 2 runners on. Josh Garten at the plate. Robertson steps off. Justin Gideon goes back to second. Here comes the next pitch from Robertson. How's it going? High and deep to right field. That ball is well done. That's a 3-run home run for Josh Garten. And just like that, the Hamilton Cardinals raced a small lead and gone up by 2 runs themselves. 3-run shot by Josh Garten here in the bottom of the first inning. Garten's first homer of the season and his first 3 RBIs.
The right fielder, number 14, Connor Bowie.
Right fielder Connor Bowie will step up to the plate next for the Cardinals. Bowie is hitting .308 so far this season. He's made it into 4 out of the Cardinals' 8 games. First pitch to him, taken low for a ball. On the count. Here comes the next pitch from Robertson. A little number back towards the pitcher. Robertson fields it barehanded over to first in time. And there are 3 away. But the Cardinals score 3 runs on a home run by Josh Garten, well beyond the fence in right field.
3 runs, 2 hits, nobody left on base. We go to the second
2
inning.
hits for
3-1
the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
No errors, nobody left on. It is 3-1 after 1.
Carter Arbuthnot.
Carter Arbuthnot, the third baseman, will lead off the second for Kitchener. Arbour is hitting .375 so far this season, 348. Just a clarification regarding Justin Gideon's at bat in the bottom of the first. Could have been scored a single or an error. It was scored a single, and as a result, all 3 runs in the bottom of the first are earned. Had it been scored an error, none of the 3 runs would have been earned. Here comes the next pitch to Arbour. Taken for a strike. 0-2. Some fires, it's foul screwed back. Still 0-2. Fires. It's fouled off. Third base dugout. And into the bleachers. The Aussie Rules field beyond the center field fences not being used this afternoon. Next pitch Arbour is hit out towards left field. Oscar Miller gathers it in for the out. There's 1 gone for the Panthers here in the top of the second. Riley Davenport, the catcher, will be the next batter.
Catcher number 14, Riley Davenport.
This is only his second at bat of the season for the Panthers. First pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike 1. Davenport's back in the box. Here comes McNeil's next delivery. It was taken low. 1-1 at count now. Comes the next pitch. Swung on, hit pretty much straight up. But behind the screen off to the third base. So I must admit I lost that one in the sun. One and 2 the count to catcher Riley Davenport. Kitchener Panthers batting here on the top of the second. This pitch is fouled off. Riley Davenport hanging tough. Looking for his first hit of the 2021 Erie County campaign. He's ready to go. So this pitcher, Owen Neal. Pitch is high and tight. 2-2 the count now. Nobody out, nobody on. Neal lines and fires. Swung and missed, strike 3. There's 2 away. That is the 4th strikeout for Owen McNeil. And that will bring Evan Sherman, the shortstop, up to the plate for the Kitchener Panthers.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
Sherman is hitting 143. He's 2 for 14. He's played in all 4 of the Panthers games so far this year. He hits on straight up. Catcher call up by the first baseman. Frazier, who makes the catch, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Kitchener Panthers here in the second.
The Cardinals, third baseman number 6,
We are
Lane Renault.
at the bottom of the second inning here at Bernie Arbour Stadium in Hamilton, with the Cardinals leading the visiting Kitchener Renaud will lead off the inning against Adam Robertson, the left-handed pitcher for the Panthers, who is making his first start of the season. First pitch to Renaud is fouled off. And Renaud is batting 194. He's played in all 8 of the Cardinals games so far this year. Next pitch to him is swung and missed. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Robertson looks in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit beyond the bleachers on the first base side. Foul ball. Still 0-2 the count. This pitch is foul tip, squeezed by the catcher, Davenport, and Lane Renaud is a strikeout victim. One away here in the bottom of the second. Tristan Osika, the shortstop, will now bat.
Shortstop number 50, Tristan Osika.
Tristan Osika is batting 267. He and Lane Renaud each have 7 walks to lead the Cardinals. Robertson ready to go. Ball is hit the short play shortstop. Throw over to first in time. And we're to 6-3 for scoring. Nathan Scragg, the Hamilton second baseman, will now bat. Scragg is batting 235.
Second baseman number 24, Nathan Scragg.
Two out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. Hamilton ahead 3-1. First pitch to Nathan Scragg is inside for a ball. Next pitch to Scragg. Taken for a strike on the inside part of the plate. I don't think that Scragg was particularly happy with that call. Here comes the next pitch from Adam Robertson. It is high. Ball 2. 2-1 the count now. Throws it to the ball. Third. Fair ball. The throw to first is in time. It's 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals in the bottom of the second inning. Don't go away. We will be right back with the third.
The third inning is brought to you by Leggett Auto
Welcome
Group
back.
and
We
Baseball
are
Zone.
in the top of the third inning at Arbour Stadium in Hamilton. The hometown Cardinals are beating the Kitchener Panthers by a score of 3-1. We have an out-of-town score at the bottom of the second. The Welland Jackfish are leading the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-3. It will be number 9 hitter, left fielder Blake Jacklin, followed by the top of the order for the Panthers here in the top of the third.
Leading off the third for the Panthers, left fielder number 36, Blake Jacklin.
Blake Jacklin is batting .233 in 6 at-bats for the Panthers so far this season. He has the only triple by a Kitchener player. in the 2021 campaign. He fouls off the first pitch to him, making the count 0-1. Next pitch to Jacqueline is foul off on the third base side, 0-2. Here comes McNeil's next pitch. Taken just outside. 1-2 the count now. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 1 away here in the top of the third. And Owen McNeil has now
Right
got
fielder
5
number
strikeouts
46,
to his credit.
Jet Jarvis.
Jet Jarvis is next up for the Panthers. He walked and later scored in the top of the first. First pitch to Jarvis is hit towards left, but that's going to be foul. As you can see, there's a lot of foul territory down the lines here at Bernie Arbour Stadium. Players are all back at their positions and we're ready to go. Here comes the next pitch from McNeil. It is foul off on the third base side and it's 0-2. McNeil looks in. Here comes the pitch. Taken for a ball outside. 1-2 the count now. McNeil's next pitch, taken just outside. 2-2 the count now. McNeil's next pitch is on its way. And it's fouled off. Okay, side. And just like that ball hit a fan sitting in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Beyond the Cardinals dugout. McNeil's next pitch is on its way. It's taken high. That will load the count. Three and 2, 1 away, nobody aboard here in the top of the third inning. Next pitch is check swing foul. Still a full count. McNeil's next pitch. Another check swing foul on the third base side. That was a good at bat by Jet Jarvis. Started off with the 0-2 count.
Second baseman number 2, Lucas DeLuca.
Eventually, bring himself a great pass. That will put a runner on first with 1 away for second baseman Lucas DeLuca, who struck out looking first. First pitch to him is taken outside.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Here comes the next pitch from McNeil. It is swung a little over towards third. Caught on the fly by the third baseman. Throw over to first, but Jet Jarvis is back in time. So There are now two-way with the runner on first.
Center fielder number 49, Andy
Center
Leader.
fielder Andy Leader. Leader struck out swinging in the first inning. Pitch to him. Taking for a strike. 0-1 the count. How's it quick over at first? Front wheels and breaking ball is swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 the count now. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 out and a runner on first. He looks in, deals and fires, and the ball is hit well behind the runner and it fouled. Jet Jarvis was off with the pitch there. Another strikeout. Andy Leader goes down swinging. Strikeout number 6 for Owen Neal. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on
3-1 Cardinals
for
after
Kitchener.
2.5.
Top of the third. We'll be right back.
Left fielder number 28, Austin Wheeler.
Austin Wheeler, the left fielder, will be leading off at the bottom of the third for the Hamilton Cardinals. Here at CARSTAR Field at Bernie Arbour Stadium in Hamilton. Wheeler grounded out to short in the first inning. First pitch to him from pitcher Adam Robinson. Hitting over shortstop and into left center field for a hit. So the Cardinals have the leadoff hitter aboard here in the bottom of the third. And center fielder Justin Gideon.
The center fielder number 11, Justin Gideon.
Gideon squares to bunt and pulls the bat back, but the pitch is called a strike by the home plate umpire. 0-1. Pardon me. 0-1 count. Next pitch is inside for a ball. 1-1. Austin Wheeler, a bit of a throwback. He does not wear batting gloves. Next pitch to him is well outside. 2-1. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and chopped foul down the first baseline. 2-2 the count now. Nobody on. Hamilton is leading the Panthers 3-1 here in the bottom of the third. Throw over at first from pitcher Robertson. Austin Wheeler is back with room to spare. Here comes the next pitch to Gideon. It is fouled off on the first base side. Still 2-2. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 3. Justin Gideon is out. That is the second
First baseman
strikeout
number
for
9,
Adam
Cal
Robinson.
Brazier.
Cal Brazier walked and scored in the first inning. First pitch to him. He swung on and missed. Strike 1. Brazier is not a throwback. He wears batting gloves on both hands. Next pitch to him. Taking fair ball. 1-1 the count. 1-1, one away on the run around first here in the bottom of the third inning. Robertson's next pitch is on its way and it's hit into right field for a single. It gets past the right fielder. Both runners move up a base. I think that would be scored a single and an error by the right fielder.
Single to right, E9 on the advance.
So the Cardinals have runners on second and third with one out here in
The
the bottom of the
catcher,
third.
number 55, Ryan Burnside.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a
Ryan Burnside is now the batter for the Cardinals. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Burnside had 2 hits in each of Hamilton's recent games. This pitch to him is hit out towards left field. That looks like it might go over left fielder's head. It goes over the right side. Both runners are going to score. Here comes the throw. Burnside is going to go in to second with a stand-up double. And the Cardinals are now ahead 5-1.
Designated hitter, number
That ball
32,
always looked like it was going to
Josh
be trouble for
Garten.
Kitchener left fielder Blake Jacqueline, and proved to be such. Austin Wheeler and Cal Brazier both scoring to extend Hamilton's lead to 5-1. Here comes Josh Garten, who homered in the first. The first pitch to him is a ball outside. 1-0 the count. Runner on second, 1 away. 2 runs are in. Next pitch to Garten is low and outside. 2-0 the count. From this angle, it looks like Garten crowns the plate a little bit. That pitch called strike, and it must have just shaved the black. Next pitch outside. 3-1. Robertson, understandably, perhaps a bit reluctant to pitch Garten inside on account of the 3-run he hit on him. 3-run homer he hit on an inside pitch. Balls and pops straight up and back behind the press box. The count is now full, 3-2. 1 away and a runner on second with 2 runs in here in the bottom of the third inning. Robertson looks in. Runner's going. And that pitch is fouled off. The runner was going on that last pitch. Swing and miss from Garten. Strike 3.
Right fielder, number 14, Connor Bowie.
Connor Bowie will step up to the plate now for the Cardinals. Bowie grounded out to the pitcher his first at bat. Runner on second, 2 away. First pitch taken inside for a ball. Parsons' next pitch. It is hit out towards center field. The center fielder backpedals a bit, makes the play, and there are 3 away. But Hamilton scored 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error,
2 runs,
1 runner
3
left on base.
an error,
We will be
and
back
a
shortly with the
second.
top of the 4th inning here in Hamilton.
5-1 Cardinals. Curtis.
DH Elliott Curtis will be leading off for the Panthers here in the top of the 4th. Kitchener is down 5-1 to the Hamilton Cardinals. Curtis singled home leadoff hitter Jet Jarvis in the top of the 1st. The first pitch to him in the 4th is outside for a ball. Here comes the next pitch to him. Also outside. 2-0 the count now. Here comes the next pitch to Curtis. Taking for a ball. 3-0 the count now. Panthers hoping they can claw back into this one. They're down by 4 runs at the moment. 5-1 is the score. And the next pitch is also outside. And you'll walk batter on 4 straight pitches there.
First baseman, number 53, Nick Parson.
Nick Parson, the first baseman, will now bat for the Panthers. He struck out in the 1st inning. Here comes the first pitch to Parson. It is fouled off on the first base side. 0-1 the count now. That ball landed in the metal bleachers beyond the visiting Kitchener Panthers dugout. McNeil ready to make his next pitch. And here it comes. It's inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Nick Parson, the Kitchener first baseman. His next pitch. It is hit towards left field, pardon me. Left fielder makes the play, and there is 1 out during the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 44, Carter Arbuthnot.
Carter Arbuthnot will now bat for Kitchener. He is the Panthers' third baseman. He flied out to left field. His first at bat in the 2nd. And Curtis taking a bit of a lead at first base. Here comes the first pitch to Arbuthnot. It's inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Neil looks over at first, like his catcher, back to first, sets, and fires. That pitch hit Carter Arbuthnot. So we now have runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 away for
Catcher number
Riley
14,
Davenport.
Riley Davenport.
Riley Davenport is taking just his 3rd at bat of the Air County season. He's struck out in each of his previous 2 plate appearances this season. We have a small conference on the mound involving catcher Noah McNeil and his catcher Ryan Burns. Davenport is ready to go here, and so is pitcher Owen Hale of the Hamilton Cardinals. Here comes his next pitch. It is on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. Pardon me, 0-1 the count. Here comes the next pitch to Davenport. Outside. One out, runners on first and second here in the top of the fourth. Hamilton is leading Kitchener 5-1. Here comes the next pitch to catcher Ryan Davenport of the Panthers. Swung and missed straight two. Rears and fires. The ball is hit out towards left field. That ball is hit hard. It is going to bounce just on the warning track. That will score at least one. We have a double for Riley Davenport. Carter Arbuthnot goes to third on the play, and D.H. Elliott Curtis scores, so it is now 5-2 for the Cardinals here in the top of the fourth. Hale is getting a visit from one of the Hamilton coaches now. That ball was well hit by Riley Davenport.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
Evan Sherman will now bat for the Panthers. Kitchener shortstop popped out to the first baseman, his first at bat this afternoon. He swings to the first pitch. Misses, and the count is 0-1 to him. Runners on second and third. One away. One run already in for the Panthers here in the fourth. Ball is hit a little squibber out towards right field. A Texas leaguer that will score another run for the Panthers. Riley Davenport moves up to third on the play. Evan Sherman has himself an RBI single. And the Panthers have cut Hamilton's lead to 5-3.
Left fielder number 36, Blake Jacqueline.
Blake Jacqueline struck out his first at bat of the game. He's coming up now with runners on the corners and one away. First pitch to Jacqueline. Oh, no. McNeil decided instead to throw over to first. Sherman back with plenty to spare.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
McNeil picks over his shoulder. Here comes the pitch. Looking for a strike. 0-1 the count. To Jacqueline. Here's the pitch. Take it inside. 1-1 the count. Count 1-1. One away. Runners on first and third. 2 runs in for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. It's foul off. 1-2 the count now. 0-1 Owen McNeil has 6 strikeouts this afternoon so far for the Hamilton Cardinals. McNeil is a 20-year-old right-hander. First pitch to Blake Jackman is a ball outside. 2-2 to count now.
One big. Right base right.
There's the next pitch to Jackman. Swung and missed. Runner was going from first to second, so give Sherman a stolen base. They cut off the throw to bring up the stolen base. Riley Davenport was not going anywhere from third. So there are now 2 away
Right
with
fielder number
runners
46, Jeff Jarvis.
on second and third for the leadoff hitter, Jeff Jarvis, who has walked twice this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch to Jarvis. It's rolling outside for a ball.
Here comes the box there, Jimmy.
Comes the next pitch to Jarvis. Swung and fouled off on the third base side. 1-1 count. Jake Jarvis back in the batter's box for the Panthers. Here comes McNeil's next pitch. It is hit out towards third. Ground ball. A few hops. Over the first. 40 out. And the side is retired. 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, and 2 runners who were left on
2
board.
runs on 2
After
hits.
3.5.
2 runners left on
It
base.
is Hamilton 5, Kitchener 3.
5-3 Cardinals after.
Lane Renault will be leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Hamilton Cardinals, who are currently leading the Kitchener Panthers 5-3 here at CARSTAR Field at Burnie Arbour Stadium. First pitch to Renault is fouled for a strike. 0-1 the count. Lane Renault is 0 for 1 this afternoon. He struck out in the second inning. And here comes the next pitch to him. Sailed it. High and outside. 1-1 the count now.
Come on, Turtle. Right into the mid.
Here comes the next pitch to Renault. Foul off. 1-2 the count now. Robertson. Pitch and Arbour looks in. Here comes his next pitch. It is taken in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 the count. Nobody away. Here comes Robertson's next pitch. It is fouled off. 2-2 the count.
Turtle, you can do it.
Next pitch is well outside. Full count now. Leaves the batter's box, adjusts his batting gloves, and steps back in. Now goes the bat. Here comes Robertson's next pitch. It is hit down into foul territory on the first base side, well beyond the reach of Kitchener's first baseman, Nick Parson. I've not seen any activity in either bullpen so far in this game. Comes Robertson's next pitch. It is fouled off again. on the first base side. And pounds the plate. He's ready for Robertson's next offering. Robertson looks in, sets. Here's the pitch. Inside. So, Layden leads off the bottom of the fourth. For the hometown Cardinals. And Tristan Osika, the shortstop, will step up to the plate.
Shortstop number 50, Tristan Osika.
Osika grounded out to short his only at this game so far. And Ronald taking a slight lead off at first. Osika squares the bunt and fouls it off, 0-1 the count. Osika steps out of the box, looks for a sign from his third base coach, steps back into the box and we're ready to go. This pitch to him is outside, 1-1 the count now. Robertson from the stretch. Next pitch. Hit out towards left center. It could be trouble. No, the Kitchener center fielder makes a good running catch there. And there is one away for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the fourth. Thought that ball might drop between the outfielders, but it stayed up here a little bit too long. Bring 5'6" Nathan Scragg to the plate for the Cardinals. The first pitch to him is taken high. Scragg is a native of Port Perry, Ontario. He's a former Toronto Mets elite player. He's 20 years old. Next inning is bunted back towards the pitcher and Robertson over to first. A successful sacrifice bunt as Robertson throws over to Nick Parson at first base. 1-3 if you're scoring. Sacrifice. That means we have 2 out for leadoff hitter Austin Wheeler, who is 1 for 2 with a run scored.
Austin Wheeler.
Here comes the pitch to Wheeler. Goes off into the dirt off the catcher, and then Renault advances to third on a pass ball. So we have a runner in third with 2 away. Pitch. That's it. I will know about the drive on the run. And third. That's an RBI single for Austin Wheeler. Dane Reynolds scores from third on the play.
Center fielder number 11, Justin Gideon.
Kitchener out, fallen behind by a score of 6-3. Up to bat now is Justin Gideon, the Hamilton center fielder. He swings and misses for strike 1. Gideon is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored. He scored Hamilton's first one of the game back in the first inning. He's at the front end, if you like, of a 3-run home run by Josh Garton that gave the Cardinals a 3-1 lead at the time. They are now ahead 6-3. Garton takes. Count to him is now 2-1. 2 out and runner on first. And run is in for Hamilton here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2. Gideon is high and tight for a ball. 2-1 the count now. Kitchener has some activity in the bullpen now. Next pitch to Gideon is taken for a strike. 3-2 the count now. The runner will be going. Ball's hit and foul. Three and two away. Runner on first for Hamilton here in the bottom of the fourth. Gideon swings and misses strike 3. So Hamilton gets 1 run on 1 hit. There are no errors. 1 runner is left on base. At the end of 4, it was Hamilton 6, Kitchener 3.
For Kitchener, second baseman number 2, Lucas DeLuca.
Welcome back. We have an out-of-town scorer for you. They're at the top of the 5th at Christie Pitts in Toronto, where Welland is leading the Leafs 5-3. Here in Hamilton, in the top of the 5th, the Cardinals are leading the Kitchener Panthers 6-3. First pitch to second baseman Lucas DeLuca is taken for a strike. DeLuca is 0 for 2 this afternoon. Next pitch from McNeil is taken for another strike. 0-2 the count now.
One more.
Bit of a defensive swing from DeLuca on that pitch. Stays alive. 0-2 the count still. Fastball taken just high. 1-2 the count to Lucas DeLuca. Hits one out towards left field. Austin Wheeler drifts over and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
Andy Leader, the center fielder, has struck out twice this afternoon. Here's the next batter up for Kitchener. The activity in the Panthers bullpen has stopped. First pitch to Leader is fouled straight back. 0-1 the count. There's a little bit of activity going on in the Hamilton bullpen now. Here comes the next pitch to Leader. Taken high for a ball. 1-1 the count. Next pitch to Leader. Swung on, missed. Strike 2. 1-2. Here comes McNeil's next pitch. Swung on. Fly ball, not deep. Straightaway center. Justin Gideon makes the play. And there are 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Elliot Curtis, the DH, will bat next for the Panthers. Curtis has
Designated
a
hitter
run-scoring
number
single.
3, Elliot Curtis.
Has walked and scored in this game. He's hitting a robust .571 at this point. He has 4 hits and 7 at-bats. It's a check swing from one hopper to third, long throw to first, in time. Size retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Kitchener Panthers in the top of the 5th. It is Hamilton 6, Kitchener 3. We'll be back shortly. The Kitchener Panthers have a new pitcher. Number 12, Jordan McCarthy, has come into
number
relief
9,
starter
Al
Adam
Brazier.
Robertson. And the first batter that Jordan McCarthy will face in this game is first baseman Kyle Brazier. Brazier has singled and walked, scored twice in this game. Comes McCarthy's second pitch, going up and out towards the pitcher. McCarthy goes over to first, one away. This is Jordan McCarthy's first appearance for the Kitchener Panthers so far this season. He will now face catcher Ryan Burnside, who has a 2-run double in this game for the Cardinals. He gets one out towards left, that's drifting towards the line and back. But the Kitchener left fielder, Blake Joplin, drifts over and makes the catch, and very quickly there are 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Josh Garten will be the next batter for the Cardinals.
Designated hitter, number 32, Josh Garten.
Two up, nobody on for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Josh Garten, breaking ball, low and inside, gets past the catcher, 1-0 to count. Looks like Gabe Braun is warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. This pitch to Garten is taken low, 2-0 to count. Josh Garten launched a 3-run homer well over the right field fence in the bottom of the first inning to give Hamilton a 3-run lead. Next pitch to him. Called strike. Garten not particularly thrilled with that call. Two and one the count. Swing and miss. Strike 2. 2-2 now. McCarthy's next delivery. Swung on. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Joe McCarthy looking over his glove. Wheels and fires and Garten swings and misses for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Hamilton Cardinals in the 5th. After 5, it's Hamilton 6 and Kitchener 3. We'll be right back. The Hamilton Cardinals have a new pitcher on the hill. Gabe Braun is making his 3rd appearance this season.
For the Panthers, first baseman, number 53, Nick Parson.
This one in relief of Owen McNeil. First batter that Braun will face is Nick Parson. First pitch to Parson is low and outside for ball 1. Parson is 0 for 2 this afternoon. He struck out swinging in the 1st and fly to left in the 4th. Here comes Braun's next pitch to him. Taken for a strike, 1-1 the count. Gabe Braun is a 20-year-old right-hander. Here comes his next pitch. It is hit down the line in right field, but well foul. Lands near the Kitchener bullpen. Here comes Braun's next pitch. Well outside. 2-2 the count now. the other way. That will glide beyond the glove of first baseman Cal Brazier and into right field. Nick Carson has himself an opposite field single to lead off the sixth.
Third baseman number 44, Carter Arbuthnot.
Carter Arbuthnot, the Kitchener third baseman, is next up. Arbuthnot flew out in the second and was hit by pitch another scored in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch to Arbour. Ball throws back to first, but Wilson is back in time. Here comes Bronze next delivery. It is taken for a strike. Ball dribbles away from catcher Ryan Burnside, but not far enough away for Parson to think about going to second. 6-3 for Hamilton here in the top of the sixth. And sets and fires. The pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. One first. Balls hit foul and very nearly caught by third baseman Wayne Renault, but he just couldn't corral the ball. Almost a fine sliding catch. As you can see, there's lots and lots of foul territory here at CARSTAR Field at Arbour Stadium. 1-2 the count to Carter Arbuthnot, the third baseman of the Panthers. Next pitch to him is taken on the outside corner, strike three.
Take the time, bro. Take the time. Let's go.
Arbuthnot, I'm not very happy with that call. Riley Davenport
Catcher
is the
number
next batter
14,
for the
Riley
Kitchener
Davenport.
Panthers. 1 for 2 with a run scoring double. First pitch to him. Into the gap in left center. Austin Murray cuts it off and makes the throw into shortstop. The runners hold at first and second. And Kitchener have 2 runners aboard with 1 away here in the sixth, with Evan Sherman coming up to bat.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
Sherman is 1 for 2 this afternoon. He popped out to the third baseman in the second inning, and Evan scored a single in the fourth. Brain sets. There's the pitch. It's outside for the ball. 1-0 the count. And we have a couple of pitchers warming up in the bullpen. In the meantime, Gabe Brown looks back at second, wheels and fires a called strike, leaving the count at 1-1. 1-1, 1 away, runners on first and second. Here in the top of the sixth inning, Hamilton is leading the Kitchener Panthers 6-3. Brown looks in, fires, which is taken inside for a ball. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Going outside. 3-1. outside. Ball 4. That will load the bases.
Takes 4 balls, gets first base. Right at 3.
Pardon me, my mistake. That was ball 3. Now we have a full count. Runners on first and second and 1 away. Here comes the pitch to Evan Sherman, Kitchener shortstop. That is taken. That is a ball. And now we have the bases loaded with 1 away. And left fielder Blake Jackman, who has struck out twice in the game this afternoon, coming to the plate. That will earn a mound visit from a member of the Hamilton coaching staff.
Left fielder number 36, Blake Jackman.
Blake Jackman has struck out swinging twice. First pitch to him is outside for a ball. Gabe Brown in a jam. 1 out, bases loaded. Here in the top of the 6th. And the count is 2-0 to the number 9 hitter. Here comes the next pitch. Hit. Up and foul on the third base side. 2-1 the count now. Bases are loaded, 1 away. 2-1 count on Blake Jackman, the Panthers left fielder. Here comes the pitch. Taken for a strike. 2-2 the count now. Here comes the pitch to Jacqueline. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Nope, it was a foul tip. My mistake. The home plate umpire is going to elicit some help from his colleagues to see whether or not that ball was foul tipped. It certainly didn't sound like a foul tip. In any case, Blake Jackman is still alive. And Gabe Braun trying to get out of this jam. And out and the bases loaded here in the top of the 6th inning. Jackman hits the ball. Grounded foul on the first base side. There's activity in both bullpens right now. On sets, fires, ball set. Oh, single into right field. Double score 2. Jackman's trying to go to second on play. He's in with a double. A 2-run double. Nick Parsons scores from third. Riley Davenport scores from second. Evan Sherman goes to third on the play. And just like that, it is a one-run ball game, 6-5 for the Hamilton Cardinals.
Pitching change.
That will be it for Gabe Braun. He goes just 1/3 of an inning. He gives up 3 hits. That walk did strike out a batter. The line on him is incomplete because, of course, he's leaving 2 base runners on for his successor. I'll have a name for you for the Hamilton reliever just as soon as I can.
Now pitching for the Hamilton Cardinals, right-hander number 29, Wes Markle. This pitching change is brought to you
Wes
by
Markle is the new
RBC
pitcher
Oil Bank.
for the Hamilton Cardinals. Wes Markle is making his second appearance of the season. He pitched only 1/3 of an inning in his previous outing. He gave up a run, so he's got an ERA of 27. Comes in a 1-out with runners on second and third jam here in the top of the 6th. Hamilton is clinging to a narrow 6-5 lead with leadoff hitter
Right fielder
Jet
number
Jarvis
46,
coming up to
Jet
the plate.
Jarvis.
Come on, get it! Keep it rolling, man! Keep it rolling! Get mad at that ball!
First pitch to Jarvis is taken for a ball. Jarvis is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored today.
Let's get the good one, Benjamin! Keep it going, man! Keep it going!
1-0 the count. Here's the next pitch to Jarvis. High and tight. 2-0 now.
Come on, get it! You can do it! Woo! Go for 6!
2-0 the count. This pitch is ground ball towards second, 3 hopper over first in time. The runner scores from third, and we have a tied ball game. Evan Sherman scores from third on that play. Blake Jackman goes from
Second
second to
baseman number
third.
2, Lucas DeLuca.
And there are 2 away with a runner on third for second baseman Lucas DeLuca.
Go, Lucas! Keep it going!
Here comes Marco's first pitch to DeLuca. Inside and high. 1-0 to count. Next pitch to DeLuca is outside. 2-0.
Level play, Lucas! Put in the right gap!
Pitch is taken for a called strike. 2-0 the count. 2-1, 2 out, and runner on third, and 3 runs in for the Panthers, who have tied the game 6-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. Here comes Wes Markle's next pitch. It is high. 3-1 the count now.
Come on, lock them up!
pitch. Fouled off on the third base side. Full count now, 3-2. Marco's next pitch to Jarvis is high, ball 4. So now the Panthers have runners on the
Center
corners.
fielder, number
with 2 away.
49, Andy Leader.
And Andy Leader, the Kitchener center fielder, up at the plate. It'll be interesting to see if Lucas DeLuca gets assigned to steal second here. Takes his lead off of first. Here comes the pitch. It's bunted. Bunted foul. 0-1 the count to Andy Leader. Leader is 0 for 3 this afternoon. He struck out twice in flat out. Marco trying to get Hamilton out of this slightly nightmarish top of the 6th. Next pitch to Leader is a ball. 1-1 the count now with 2 away. Look at inching farther and farther away from the first baseman. Here's the next pitch. It's hit high to the infield. Second baseman Nathan Sprague, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Panthers score 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. Going into the bottom of the 6th, it's all tied, 6-all. We'll be right back.
For the Cardinals, right fielder number 14,
Welcome back.
Connor Bowie.
We have a new pitcher for the Kitchener Panthers, number 56, Brady Schnarr, who is making his second appearance of the season. He is pitching to Connor Bowie. We also have a couple of out-of-town scorers in the bottom of the 6th at Christie Pitts. The Welland Jackfish are leading the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-4. And in London, the hometown Majors are leading the Barrie Bearcats 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd in the first game of their doubleheader. It is 2-0, and Bowie hits a fly ball to center field. Andy Leader makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Wayne Renault will next bat for
Third baseman number 6, Lane Renault.
He has struck out, walked, and scored a run. First pitch to him is outside for a ball. Schnarr wearing his Hamilton Ticats socks out there, black and yellow. I don't know if that will garner him favor with the local umpires. Next pitch to Renault is fouled off. The count to him now 1-1. Brady Schnarr wheels and fires. The ball is hit foul down the right field line. Plenty of activity going on in the bullpens right now. Brady Schnarr is the 3rd Kitchener pitcher of the afternoon. He's got the count 1-2. 9-1. Next pitch is high and outside. 2-2 then. Here comes the next pitch to Wayne Renault. That's high. Full count now. Wayne Renault leading on, Wayne Renault batting with 1 away, and the base is empty here in the bottom of the 6th. Not quite sure who wanted time there. Thought the umpire called it before. Commissioner released the ball. Here comes Schneider's next pitch. Hit foul on the first base side. Still full count. Panthers scored Hamilton's 6th run in the bottom of the 4th. He led the inning out for the walk, and later scored on a single by Austin Arbour. Next pitch to him is a ball, and Raymond gets aboard with a walk here in the bottom of the 6th. That will bring Tristan Osika up to the plate for the Cardinals.
Tristan Osika.
Osika is over 2 this afternoon. He grounded out to short in the 2nd and fly to center in the 4th. First pitch to him is high for the ball 1-0. Next pitch is low. 2-0 count.
I don't get the numbers anymore. We're just getting downstairs.
2-0 the count to Tristan Osika, which is a called strike.
They haven't called this yet.
That would have been in the upper outer part of the strike zone. Schneider wheels and fires. That pitch is fouled off one of the bleachers, beyond the bleachers in fact, on the 3rd base side. 2-2 the count. Now batting 188 on the season for the Cardinals. Next pitch to him, taken high. We have a full count. Full count, 1 out, 1 around first for Tristan Osika. That's foul tip. Osika led the Cardinals with 3 hits in their 3-0 win over Brantford on Friday evening. That was in Brantford.
Take the lay on YouTube.
Here comes the next pitch.
Take the lay on YouTube.
Get out towards second. A 4-6-3 double play. Well turned by the Panthers. And we're going to go to the 7th with the score tied 6-6. No runs on no hits. No errors, nobody left on for Hamilton in the bottom of the 6th. Don't go away, we'll be back shortly.
Leading off the 7th.
Welcome back, we are in the top of the 7th.
Designated hitter
here
number 3, Elliot Curtis.
CARSTAR Field at Barney Arbour Stadium in Hamilton, where the hometown Cardinals are tied 6-6 with the visiting Kitchener Panthers. Wes Markle is facing the number 4 hitter for Kitchener, designated hitter Elliot Curtis, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI, a walk and a run scored so far this afternoon. The second delivery to Curtis is a ball, which evens the count at 1-1. Here comes the next pitch to Curtis. It's low and inside. 2 more. No more activity in the Kitchener bullpen at the moment. Cardinals have 2 relievers in the pen right now. The lefty and the righty. Next pitch to Because there's a ball, 3-1 as they count to him now. And he was, that was a strike. From this vantage point, that looked like ball 4, but the umpires saw it differently. It's a strike on the outside corner, and it's a full count now to Elliott Curtis. Up the middle, the shortstop over to first, inside, 1 away. That batted ball very nearly touched the bag at second, in which case it could have bounced anywhere.
First baseman number 53, Nick Parson.
Nick Parson is now batting for the Panthers. First baseman is 1 for 3 with 1 scored. Postmark along the hill for the Cardinals. First pitch to Nick Parson is a ball. 1 out, nobody aboard. Ball's hit. And a nice leaping catch by Hamilton's second baseman Nathan Scragg, taking a base hit away from Nick Parson. Two-way, and nobody on for
Third baseman number 44, Carter Arbuthnot.
Two out, nobody on. There's a ground ball to first. First baseman flips over the pitcher, covering 40 out, and 3 up, 3 down. Nothing across for Kitchener in the top of the 7th. We go to the 7th inning stretch here at Bonnie Arbour Stadium. It is 6 for Hamilton and 6 for Kitchener. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. We have a couple of defensive changes for you for the Cardinals. H.A. Grosses has come in to play third base. Carter Arbuthnot was hurt, legging out that ground ball that he hit.
Leading off the 7th for the Cardinals, second baseman number 24, Nathan Scragg.
And we have a new hurler for the Panthers, whose identity I will have for you as soon as possible. First pitch to Nathan Scragg is outside for a ball. Right up the middle. Nice single there for Nathan Scragg. That's David Brownsma pitching for the Cardinals.
Left fielder number 28, Austin Wheeler.
First pitch to leadoff hitter Austin Wheeler is a ball, 1-0 count. Nathan Scragg on first. Ball's hit out to right of the right fielder who makes the play. One away. Justin Gideon will know that for the Cardinals.
Center fielder number 11, Justin Gideon.
One out and runner on first for Gideon, who is 1 for 3 this afternoon. Scragg going for second. He is out. Nice throw by Kitchener catcher Riley Davenport. That was a very good throw by Davenport. Looked like at first glance that Scragg had himself a stolen base there, and that Hamilton had that all-important runner in scoring position. Getting fast off the pitch. On the first base side, and they count to him. Is now 0-1. Here comes Brownsman's next pitch. It is hit out towards center, not deep. Center fielder rushing in. That is going to drop. So Justin Gideon is aboard with 2 away in the 7th. First baseman Cal Brazier comes up to the plate.
First baseman number 9, Cal Brazier.
Cal Brazier hit .394 for Niagara Community College this season before the intercounty season started. He had 7 home runs and 44 RBIs for that school, which finished runners up in the National Junior College Athletic Association Division III Championship. First pitch to him is outside for a ball. Here comes the next pitch from Brownsman. Taken for a strike, 1-1. Brownsman throws over to first. Gideon's back in plenty of time. The count 1-1, 2 away. A runner on first for the Cardinals. It's 6-6 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and hit foul down the third baseline. Pitch to Brazier is taken for a ball. 2-2 now. 2-2, 2 away and a runner on first. 6-6 is the score here in the bottom of the 7th. Brazier fouls that one. Still 2-2. Brownsman looks in. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ball gets past the catcher. I think that'll be scored a wild pitch. Justin Gideon moves up to second. So there is now a runner in scoring position with 2 out here in the 7th. Trying to break that 6-6 deadlock. Hit back to the mound. He's a play over for Brownsman. Over to first for the out, and there's 3 out. So in the inning, no runs for Hamilton. They had 2 hits. There were no errors, and there is 1 left on.
No runs,
we are going to the top of the 8th.
And a runner left on base.
We are tied 6-6, and we will be back soon.
We go to the 8th. Leading off the 8th for the Panthers, catcher number 14, Riley Davenport.
Welcome back. We are on the top of the 8th here at CARSTAR Field at Bernie Arbour Stadium in Hamilton, where the hometown Cardinals are tied 6-6 with the visiting Kitchener Panthers. We have a new pitcher for the Hamilton Cardinals, the left-hander Jason Gajic, and I'm going to call him the Inspector because if he doesn't already have that nickname, he should. And if you don't know the significance of that, then you've got to watch yourself some more cartoons. His first pitch to Riley Davenport is a ball. Second pitch is also a ball outside. Davenport is 2 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and an RBI this afternoon. Just as importantly, he threw out Nathan Scragg, trying to steal second base in the bottom of the 7th. The Inspector looks in for the sign. Here comes his next pitch. It is on the inside of the plate for a called strike. 2-1 now. Jason the Inspector Gajic on the mound for the Hamilton Cardinals. His next pitch, low and inside. 3-1 the count. Riley Davenport has raised his batting average for the season from 0 to 500 in this game. That's the way things go, and you don't have very many dots. Takes ball 4, and the Panthers have the leadoff runner aboard here in the top of the 8th.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
Evan Sherman is the next batter for Kitchener. He is 1 for 2 with a walk, a run, an RBI, and a stolen base this afternoon. Davenport takes a slightly off at first. There's Squist to punt. Puts up by the pitcher over to first.
Sacrifice 1 foot.
So that's a successful sacrifice. 1-3 is the put out. Riley Davenport advances to second on the play. And that will bring up left fielder Blake Jackman, who is 1 for 3 with a 2-run double.
Left fielder number 36, Blake Jacklin.
Jason the Inspector Gajic on the mound for Hamilton here on the top of the 8th. His first pitch to Jacklin is taken for a strike. Here comes Gajic's next pitch. It is hit out towards left. That is going to drop in front of the left fielder. That will score the lead runner.
Single and up on the throw.
Kitchener now have the lead. Hindsight is 20/20, of course, but on that play, it may have been a better option for left fielder Austin Wheeler to throw to second and hold the runner to first. Because without that throw going to the plate, there is no way that Blake Jacklin is going to be going to second. In any case, there's a runner on second, but one out now. First pitch to Jet Jarvis. He couldn't let up. Back goes around and strike one. Kitchener is now ahead 8-7. Count on the batter is 0-1. There's a runner on second with 1 away. Here comes the pitch. Roundhouse curveball there. Jarvis does not like the call, but the umpire isn't really bothered about that. Count is 0-2 now with 1 away. Jarvis is 0 for 2 with a couple of walks today. Here comes Gajic's next pitch. Outside. Gets by the catcher, but doesn't go too far away from him, and the runner holds at second. Here comes the to Jarvis. It is hit, just foul. 1-2 the count now. 1-2, one away, and a runner on second for the Panthers, who have taken their first lead since the top of the first inning. And they scored once off of starter Owen McNeil. Here comes the next pitch to Jarvis. He lays off it, and it's outside, leaving the count at 2-2. So the count is 2-2. There's a runner on second, and there's one away. Inspector Gadget looking at the signs. This is his next pitch to Jeff Jarvis. Runner's going. Throw to third. He's safe. That's a stolen base for Blake Jacqueline.
Second baseman number 2, Lucas DeLuca.
Jeff Jarvis was out on a strikeout. The first pitch to Lucas DeLuca is a strike. So they're now 2 out with a runner on third. Kitchener is ahead by a run here in the top of the 8th. 7-6. Pitch outside to DeLuca. The count is 1-1. So there is 1-1. 2 out, runner on third, and 1 run in here in the top of the 8th at Bernie Arbour Stadium. Next pitch, the grounded towards short. The throw over to first in time. Inside the target. But Kitchener got the lead for the first time since the first. They scored 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 runner was left on base. They go to the bottom of the 8th with the score Kitchener 7,
Panthers after
Hamilton 6.
7.5.
We'll be right back.
Number 55, Ryan Burnside.
We are now in the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Burnside will lead off the inning for the Cardinals against David Brownsmore, who was the 4th Kitchener pitcher of the afternoon. Hamilton down a run here in the bottom 8th. 7-6 is the score. First pitch to Burnside is fouled off. Strike 1. Here comes the next pitch. It's well outside. Burnside lays off, and it's 1-1. We'll be happy to get the first runner on the board here in the bottom 8th down a run. Little lumber back to the mound. A couple of hops. Throw over to first. Burnside is the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, number 32, Josh Garton.
Josh Garton is now up for the Cardinals. He is 1 for 3 with a 3-run homer, which he hit back in the first. He has since struck out twice. Big swing and miss. Strike 1.
Come on, let's look at it.
Here comes the next pitch. Taken outside. 1-1 the count now. inside again, 2-1 the count. There is activity in the Kitchener bullpen. They have a right-hander up right now, as do the Cardinals. Another pitch just outside, 3-1 the count to Gartner now. He does crowd the plate. His hands are almost in line with the plate. Ball's taken on the inside part of the plate for a strike. Full count now. Ball is grounder foul. Full count still. Pitch to Garten. Swung on and hit foul on the third base side. Kitchener Panthers nursing a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Josh Gartner's not happy with that call, but no matter, he has struck out looking, and there are now 2 away with Connor Bowie coming up to the plate.
Right fielder number 14, Connor Bowie.
Josh Garten thought that pitch was inside or low, but certainly didn't look inside. It may have been borderline at the bottom of the strike zone. The first pitch to Connor Bowie is taken for a ball. Linesman sets. Here's the next pitch. It is inside. Ball 2.
Make up calls, are they?
Another inside pitch.
4 balls in a row.
Count is 3-0 now. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Take it for a strike. Three and 1. Foul off. Full count now to Connor Bowie, who is 0 for 3 this afternoon. He's grounded up and flown out twice. Here comes the final pitch. Taken outside for a ball. So the Cardinals have the potential lead run at the plate here with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th.
Third baseman number 6, Lane Renault.
Lane Renault has struck out and walked twice today.
Christmas cards for that umpire.
Your calls, guys.
Here comes the first pitch to him. It is taken on the outside of the plate for a strike. He steps out of the box, steps back in, and is ready for pitch number 2 from David Brownsma. It's inside, 1-1 the count now. So the count is 1-1. There are 2 away and a runner on first, and batting 1 run behind here in the bottom of the 8th. Kitchener had 7-6. Straight 2 to Lane Renault. 2-2 to count. This hit the opposite way for a single. Connor Bowie will hold at second. So there are runners at first and second with 2 away. And Tristan Osika, the shortstop at the plate. Osika is due, as they say. Hamilton will send in a pinch runner for Lane Renault.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch running at first base for number 6, Lane Renault. Number 8, Jordan Young.
Jordan Young is running at first for Lane Renault.
Now at the plate, shortstop number 50, Tristan Osika.
Tristan Osika in the batter's box. He is 0 for 3 this afternoon. Grounded into a double play his last time up. He hits one into right field, but by the way, he's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Here comes the throw at third. The runner at third is safe. That was Jordan Young. So Hamilton have tied it 7-7 here in the 8th and have the potential lead run at third base with 2 away. That looked like it was going to hang a little bit more than it did. It dropped in front of the right fielder. Jet Jarvis allowing Connor Bowie to score from second and Jordan Young, the pinch runner, to go to third. It's an RBI, a key RBI single for Tristan Osika. And the Panthers are going to make a pitching change. Half inning. It's all coming after there were 2 out and nobody on. The new pitcher for the Panthers is number 40, Matt Stoddard.
Matt Stoddard, 40, on to pitch.
Matt Stoddard is making his 3rd appearance of the 2021 season. He has pitched 4 innings and allowed 2 earned runs for a 4.50 ERA. Struck out 3, 2.
Now pitching for
He's
the
a right-hander.
Panthers, right-hander number 40, Matt Stoddard.
Matt Stoddard is 24 years old. And he will be facing Nathan Scragg, the Hamilton second baseman. Hurler of the game for the Panthers. Starter Adam Robertson went 4 innings. Jordan Cardian and Brady Schnarr went 1 inning each. And David Brownsmill went 1 2/3 innings. Nathan Scragg is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt for the Cardinals.
Second baseman number 24, Nathan Scragg.
Second baseman been trying to put Hamilton ahead here in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Stoddard's first pitch. It is taken for a strike. Stoddard's next pitch. Taken high for a ball, 1-1 the count now. The runners on the corners, 2 away, and the score is tied with 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 7 up. Pitch taken just high. Stoddard a little bit frustrated with that call by the umpire. The count is now 2-1. Stotter's next pitch. Hit. Just a flare over the left field. That will give Hamilton the lead. Making stride. Himself an RBI single, and Hamilton is ahead 8-7.
The left fielder, number 28, Austin Wheeler.
Strike. Wheeler is 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI today. Hamilton have regained the lead here in the 8th inning. Wheeler chops the ball foul. The count on him is quickly 0-2. Runners on first and second, 2 away, and the count 0-2 on Austin Wheeler. Here comes the next pitch. Looks like it hit him in the hands, but it's a foul ball. It sounded a lot worse than it was.
Anywhere in the city, there's a word dead for.
0-2 to count to Austin Wheeler. Runners in first and second. Hamilton ahead 8-7 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball is fouled off on the first base side. Matt Stoddard looks in for a sign. Wheels and fires, and that pitch is just outside. 1-2. Austin Wheeler displaying some nerves of steel here for the Hamilton Cardinals in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes the next pitch to him. It is hit towards right field. The right fielder is going back just on the warning track. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But Hamilton scored 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 runners left. And after 8 innings, the score is Hamilton 8, Kitchener 7. We'll be right back.
Leading off the 9th for the Kitchener Panthers.
Welcome back.
Center fielder,
We are in
number
the top of the
49,
9th.
Andy Leader.
Hamilton nursing a 1-run, 8-7 lead over the visiting Kitchener Panthers. Stephen Strucker, the ace reliever for the Cardinals, makes his first delivery of the game, and it is swung and missed by center fielder Andy Leader, who is 0 for 4 today. Next pitch is taken for a strike. We have a couple of out-of-town scores in the 9th in Toronto. The Leafs are beating Welland 7-6, and in London, the Majors are leading Derry 5-2. That's in the 6th. The count is 1-2 to Andy Leader. Third baseman now for the Cardinals is Jordan Young, who pinched around for Lane and scored the lead run in the battle of the count goes to 2-2 on Andy Leader. The ball's well outside. Full count now to Andy Leader. Hamilton does have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. Looks like Rashiel Dot. Ball 4 to Andy Leader. And the Panthers have the potential tying run on first to lead off.
Designated hitter number 3, Elliot Curtis.
Elliot Curtis comes up to the plate for Kitchener. He is 1 for 3 with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. He swings at the first delivery from Strecker. 0-1. Stephen Strecker got his second save of the season on Thursday night in Hamilton's game at Brantford. Next pitch to Curtis is in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Panthers have the potential tying run on base with nobody out. Here's the next pitch. That ball bounced before it got to the plate. And they're calling out a pass ball. So there is a runner on second with nobody out. Inside. 3-1 is the count to Elliot Curtis now. Stephen Strecker taking a bit of a break there on the mound. Getting his composure back. 3-1 the count, nobody on. Nobody out. Ball's grounded. First. Good play by Brady. Took a funny hop on him. The runner advances to third on the play.
Number 53, first baseman Nick Parson.
Nick Parson will now bat for the Panthers. He is 1 for 4 with a run scored. Kitchener, third baseman, is batting with 1 away and the tying run at third base. He takes a called strike. Hamilton's playing the infield in. Here comes the next pitch. Shot foul. 0-2 to count now to Nick Parson. Repeat Strucker's delivery. It is hit. Weekly third and foul. That could be a blessing for disguise for the Hamilton Cardinals, because if that ball was fielded cleanly, Anthony Leader may have been able to score. As it is, the count is 0-2, which is low. Bounces in front of catcher Brian Burnside, and the count is now 1-2. To Nick Parson. Stricker sets, here's the pitch. It is well outside, and Burnside had to lunge to his right to get to that pitch. Parson has run the count to 2-2 now, with a run on third and 1 away. Pitch is high and outside, and the count is now full to Nick Parson. The Kitchener Panthers trying to tie things up here in the top of the ninth. They are down a run, 8-7. And Stricker loses Parson. Goes to first on base on balls. There are now runners on the corners with one away. We're going to have a little bit of a chat to see whether or not they want to keep the infield in or maybe go for the double play. AJ Moses will be batting for the Panthers. So we have a pinch runner for the Panthers as well, number 30. Jason Canfeld. Hamilton is bringing a new pitcher into the game. It is Rochelle Bott.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Not again. Yeah, I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check it. Back to back with it. They didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover.
For the Hamilton Cardinals, right-hander number 42, Rochelle Bott. This pitching change is brought to you by RBC Royal Bank.
I waited 4 days. Where y'all at? I drove here in the race playing ARF. I'm not sure what it was that really made y'all mad, but I guess this is what I gotta do to make y'all rap. I mean, oh, kids from the city, man, they know what's up. Second floor until we getting shoulder rubs. This for y'all to think that I don't write enough. They just mad cause I got the Midas touch. You love her, then you gotta get a world tour. Is that a world tour or your girl's tour? I know that you gotta be a thug for her. This ain't what she meant when she told you to open up more. Yeah, trigger fingers turn Twitter fingers. Yeah, you getting body by singing. I'm not the type of that'll type of. The shot got all my balls wiping. They singing, hit 'em with the green up. Then tell and they ease up. I get another one, I get another one. Still ain't dead, the pop the other one. Got the drink in me.
Rochelle Bott is making his second appearance of the season for the Hamilton Cardinals.
Number 30, Jason Caulfield.
Jason Caulfield is pinching at first base for the Panthers. And AJ Grosses, who came in to play third for Carter Arbour, will be batting. Rochelle Bott had in the previous outing at Christie Pitts in Toronto, an outing that he would rather forget, I'm sure. He failed to
Third
get
baseman
any
number
outs.
47,
He faced
AJ
4 batters.
Carosas.
He walked 2 and hit 2. His first pitch to AJ Carosas is a called strike. Cardinals are playing in on the corners and going for the double play in the middle infield. That is to say, the shortstop and second baseman are at their regular depth. Here comes the next pitch. It was outside. Caulfield. But Grosses is having one of his second at-bat of the season. He has struck out once and walked once so far in 2021. Count to him is 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Bott. It's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 and 2 to count. Runners on the corners, 1 away. The tying run is on third. Rocks and fires. Oh, that ball. Oh, that's a wild pitch, and Hamilton have squandered the lead on a wild pitch by Rashiel Bat. Caulfield goes to second on the play.
Come on, let's get the stick. Come on, let's go.
Which is outside. 2 and 2 to count now with 1 away. The score is 8-8 here in the top of the ninth in Hamilton. Short bat. There's a which is outside. So he walks Jake Rosas. That will bring Riley Davenport to the plate. The Kitchener catcher is 2 for 3
Catcher number
with
14,
2 runs scored, a
Riley
double
Davenport.
and an RBI. And there's still only 1 out. Runners on first and second. First pitch to Davenport is inside for a ball. 1-0. There's a hit right up the middle by Davenport. That scores another run. Caulfield scores from second on the play. Rosas goes to third. Riley Davenport has himself an RBI single. And the Panthers have regained the lead.
Shortstop number
9 to
6,
8.
Evan Sherman.
Looks like Rashiel Bat is here for the duration too. Evan Sherman is now for the Panthers. Takes the first pitch from Bat inside. Want to know the count? Evan Sherman is 1 for 2 with a walk and sacrifice this afternoon. He's also stolen a base, scored a run and knocked 1 in. First inning is a strike. 1-1 the count now. Bat's next pitch to Evan Sherman is inside. The count is now 2-1. Which is low. 3-1 the count now. That pitch is low as well. And Evan Sherman is walked. That will load the bases with 1 away for number 9 hitter Blake Jacklin, who after striking out twice has got a pair of hits in this game, including a double, and has knocked in 3 runs. The situation is bases loaded, 1 away for the Kitchener Panthers, who have gone ahead in this game 9-8 in Bat has faced 3 batters. He has walked 2, given up a single,
Left fielder
and he
number
has also
36,
made a
Blake
wild
Jackman.
pitch.
Let's go, Blake. You're the hero. Come on, my hero. Woo! You are my hero, Blake.
Here comes the first pitch to Blake Jackman. It is hit, a worm burner. The second forward to first in time. The lead runner scores, and the Panthers have themselves an insurance run. First pitch to leadoff batter Jet Jarvis is a ball. The Panthers now have runners at second and third with 2 out, 3 in here in the 9th inning. Jarvis looks at a strike, even in the count at 1-1. Count 2-1 to Jarvis. He was 0 for 3 with a couple of walks. Ball is weakly hit towards second. Second baseman throws over to first in time. 4-3 is the put out if you're scoring. But the Kitchener Panthers scored 3 runs on 1 hit. There were no
3
errors.
runs, 1 hit, and
2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 9th.
We go to the bottom of the
Kitchener
9th.
10, Hamilton
Kitchener
8.
leads 10
We
to
will
8.
be back in a minute.
Leading off the 9th for the Cardinals, center fielder, number 11, Justin Gideon.
Justin Gideon will be leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Hamilton Cardinals, who are down 10-8. There is a defensive replacement for Kitchener. Keegan Marsden is in at first base. It is the first pitch to Gideon. It's outside for a ball. Gideon is 2 for 4 today with a pair of strikeouts. The next pitch to him is a strike. Counts 1-1. Here's the next pitch. It is hit out towards shortstop. Oh, a bat hop. That should be scored a bat hop single. That could have easily knocked a couple of teeth out.
No, base hit.
That will be scored a base hit. Justin Gideon has himself his 3rd hit of the afternoon, and Cal Brazier will come up as the potential tying run here in the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman, number 9, Cal Brazier.
First pitch to him, swung on as strike 1. Brazier is 1 for 3 this afternoon, scored a couple of runs, has walked once. Matt Stoddard on the mound for the Panthers. Ball's at third, over to second for out. over first and 2. A 5-4-3 double play. And just like that, there are 2 gone, and Hamilton is down to their last out.
You can run on for a long time.
Catcher number 55, Ryan Burnside.
Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta let you down.
First pitch to Ryan Burnside is a called strike. 0-1 the count, 2 out, 0-9. Swing and miss by Burnside. And just like that, the Kitchener Panthers are 1 strike away from victory here in Hamilton. Here comes the pitch. It's outside. 1-2 the count now. Here comes Stoddard's pitch. It is low. 2-2 the count. Matt Stoddard stands to be the winning pitcher if he can close this one out, in which case Stefan Strecker would take the loss for Hamilton. Counts 2-2, 2 gone. That was a close one. Ryan Burnside takes it for a ball, and the count is full, 3-2. This is the payoff pitch. It is out towards shortstop. Here comes the throw. That's an out, and the ball game is over. For the Hamilton Cardinals in the bottom of the 9th, no runs on 1 hit. There are nobody left on, and no errors. The final score here at CARSTAR Field at Bernie Arbour Stadium is the Kitchener Panthers 10 and the Hamilton Cardinals 8. Until next time, this is so long from Harvey Soccer.